Loving vibrations, light information, peace vibrations, healing the nation, unity vibrations, it's a love celebration, yeah, with limitless vibrations.
Inspirational quotes and poems on love, life, and happiness by Rumi. Narrated by the one and only Hermes Unity. Love is an emerald. Its brilliant light wards off dragons on this treacherous path. You cannot hide love. Love will get on its way to the heart of someone you love, far or near. It goes home to where it belongs, to the heart of lovers. A life without love is of no account. Don't ask yourself what kind of love you should seek, spiritual or material, divine or mundane, Eastern or Western. Divisions only lead to more divisions. Love has no labels, no definitions. It is what it is, pure and simple. Love is the water of life, and a lover is a soul of fire. The universe turns differently when fire loves water. Love is the house of God, and you are living in that house. This is love, to fly toward a secret, to cause 100 veils to fall each moment. First to let go of life, finally to take a step without feet. Whenever we manage to love without expectations, calculations, negotiations, we are indeed in heaven. When I'm with you, everything is prayer. You will learn by reading, but you will understand with love. In your light, I learn how to love. In your beauty, how to make poems. You dance inside my chest, where no one sees you, but sometimes I do. And that light becomes this art. Love flows down. The ground submits to the sky and suffers what comes. Is the ground worse for giving in like that? Do not put blankets over the drum. Open up completely. Let your spirit ear listen to the green dome's passionate murmur. I'm in love. Your advice, what are they? Love has poisoned me. Your remedies, what are they? I hear them shout, fast, bind him, feet. But if my heart that has gone mad, those strings on my feet, what is the point? The heart is cooking a pot of food for you. Be patient until it is cooked. Love is not an emotion. It's your very existence. The way you make love is the way God will be with you. Love is the cure, for your pain will keep giving birth to more pain until your eyes constantly exhale love as effortlessly as your body yields its scent. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. The heart has its own language. The heart knows 100,000 ways to speak. The moment I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not knowing how blind I was. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. Love rests on no foundation. It is an endless ocean with no beginnings or endings. Love is the whole thing. we are only pieces. To love is to be God. Never will a lover's chest feel any sorrow. Never will a lover's robe be touched by mortals. Never will a lover's body be found buried in the earth. To love is to be God. Love is a river. Drink from it. This is what love does and continues to do. It tastes like honey to adults and milk to children. Love is an open secret, the most obvious thing in the world and the most hidden, with no why to how it keeps its mystery. In your light, I learned how to love. I would love to kiss you. The price of kissing is your life. I went inside my heart to see how it was. Something there makes me hear the whole world weeping. If you want to be more alive, love is the truest help. Love is the bridge between you and everything. Sometimes you hear a voice through the door calling you. This turning toward what you deeply love saves you. Love isn't the work of the tender and the gentle. Love is the work of wrestlers. The one who becomes a servant of lovers is really a fortunate sovereign. Don't ask anyone about love. Ask love about love. Love is a cloud that scatters pearls. In your light, I learn how to love. In your beauty, how to make poems. You dance inside my chest where no one sees you, but sometimes I do. And that sight becomes this art. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. Goodbyes are only for those who have love with their eyes, because for those who have love with heart and soul, there is no such thing as separation. This is to love, to fly toward a secret sky, to cause 100 veils to fall each moment. First to let go of life, finally to take a step without feet. 1,000 half-loves must be forsaken to take one whole heart home. Wherever you are and whatever you do, be in love. Love so needs to love that it will endure almost anything, even abuse, just to flicker for a moment. But the sky's mouth is kind. Its song will never hurt you, for I sing those words. I was dead, then alive, weeping, then laughing. The power of love came into me, and I became fierce like a lion, then tender like the evening star. Remember, the way you make love is the way God will be with you. Gamble everything for love if you are a true human being. If not, leave this gathering. Half-heartedness doesn't reach into majesty. You think you are alive because you breathe air. Shame on you that you are alive in such a limited way. Don't be without love, so you won't feel dead. Die in love and stay alive forever. Love comes with a knife, not some shy questions, and not with fears for its reputation. Quotes on life. Let silence take you to the core of life. Live life as if everything is rigged in your favor. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in a static motion. Dance when you're broken open. Dance if you've torn the bandage off. Dance in the middle of the fighting. Dance in your blood. Dance when you're perfectly free? You were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life? Forget safety. Live where you fear to live. Destroy your reputation. Be notorious. My soul is from elsewhere. I'm sure of that, and I intend to end up there. Ignore those that make you feel fearful and sad, that degrade you back towards disease and death. Everything in the universe is within you. Ask all from yourself. Travel brings power and love back into your life. Be empty of worrying. Think of who created thought. Why do you stay in prison when the door is so wide open? Start a huge foolish project. Like Noah, it makes absolutely no difference what people think of you. Be a lamp, or a lifeboat, or a ladder. Help someone's soul heal. Walk out of your house like a shepherd. You think of yourself as a citizen of the universe. You think you belong to this world of dust and matter. Out of this dust, you have created a personal image and have forgotten about the essence of your true origin. Be motivated like the falcon. Hunt gloriously. Be magnificent as the leopard. Fight to win. Spend less time with nightingales and peacocks. One is all talk, the other only color. When someone criticizes or disagrees with you, a small ant of hatred and antagonism is born in your heart. If you do not squash that ant at once, it might grow into a snake or even a dragon. The result of my life is no more than 3 words. I was raw, I became cooked, I was burnt. Don't turn away. Keep your gaze on the bandage place. That's where the light enters you. Being sad. But listen to me for one moment. Quit being sad. Hear blessings dropping their blossoms around you. Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form. Moonlight floods the whole sky, from horizon to horizon. How much it can fill your room depends on its windows. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Anyone who knows me should learn to know me again, for I am like the moon. You will see me with a new face every day. Do not feel lonely. The entire universe is inside of you. Your heart is the size of an ocean. Go find yourself in its hidden depths. Be empty of worrying. Think of who created thought. Why do you stay in prison when the door is so wide open? Move outside the tangle of fear thinking. Live in silence. Flow down in always widening rings of being. You have seen your own strength. You have seen your own beauty. You have seen your golden wings. Why do you worry? Obstacles. When you go through a hard period, when everything seen is to oppose you, when you feel you cannot even bear one more minute, never give up. Because it is the time and place that the course will divert. What hurts you blesses you. Darkness is your candle. These pains you feel are messengers. Listen to them. Beauty. Beauty surrounds us. Only from the heart can you touch the sky. On a day when the wind is perfect, The sail just needs to open, and the world is full of beauty. Today is such a day. Let the beauty of what you love be what you do. The only lasting beauty is the beauty of the heart. I see my beauty in you. Nothing can help me but that beauty. There was a dawn, I remember, when my soul heard something from your soul. I drank water from your spring and felt the current take me. Soul. What matters is how quickly you do what your soul directs. Never lose hope, my heart. Miracles dwell in the invisible. If the whole world turns against you, keep your eyes on the friend. When soul rises into lips, you feel the kiss you have always wanted. The soul is her for its own joy. Let go of your mind and then be mindful. Close your ears and listen. Your breath touched my soul, and I saw beyond all limits. Look carefully around you and recognize the luminosity of souls. Sit beside those who draw you to that. Sit quietly and listen for a voice that will say, "Be more silent." As that happens, your soul starts to revive. Body is not veiled from soul, neither soul from body. Yet no man hath ever seen a soul. Wherever you stand, be the soul of that place. The soul has been given its own ears to hear things the mind does not comprehend. My dear soul, flee from the worthless. Stay close only to those with a pure heart. Like attracts like. A crow will lead you to the graveyard, a parrot to a lump of sugar. Your soul is so close to mine. That's what you dream. I know everything you think of. Your heart is so close to mine. I have put the ear of my soul in the widow of your heart. Death. This is how I would die, into the love I have for you. As pieces of clouds dissolve in sunlight. At the end of my life, with just one breath left, if you come, I'll sit up and sing. I died as a mineral and became a plant. I died as a plant and rose to animal. I died as an animal and I was man. Why should I fear? When was I less by dying? Everyone is so afraid of death, but the real Sufis just laugh. Nothing tyrannizes their hearts. What strikes the oyster shell does not damage the pearl. Woman is the light of God. The woman has great power. So you cannot tie knots in your chest that only God's breathing loosens. Don't take her appeal lightly. Passion. With passion, pray. With passion, make love. With passion, eat and drink and dance and play. Why look like a dead fish in this ocean of God? Silence and knowledge. In the silence of love, you will find the spark of life. Know the true definition of yourself. That is essential. Then, when you know your own definition, flee from it. Poems. I am a patient of love. I want that love that moved the mountains. I want that love that split the ocean. I want that love that made the winds tremble. I want that love that roared like thunder. I want that love that will raise the dead. I want that love that lifts us to ecstasy. I want that love that is the silence of eternity. I am an atom. You are like the countenance of the sun for me. I am a patient of love. You are like medicine for me. Without wings, without feathers, I fly about looking for you. I have become a rose petal, and you are like the wind for me. Take me for a ride. We are the mirror, as well as the face in it. We are tasting a taste of eternity this minute. We are pain, and what cures pain? We are the sweet cold water and the jar that pours. Soul of the world, no life, nor world remain. No beautiful women and men longing. Only this ancient love circling the holy black stone of nothing, where the lover is the loved, the horizon and everything within it. Listen to presence inside poems. Let them take you where they will. Follow those private hints and never leave the premises. You are the source of the sun, and I am the willow shadow. Oh, you have struck me on the head. Wretch that I am on fire. On fire I am. You consider issues, but not deeply enough. Your spring is frozen. Faith is a-flowing. Don't try to forge cold iron. Study David, the ironsmith and dancer and musician. Move into the sun. You're wrapped in fantasy, in inner mumbling. When spirit enters, a man begins to wander freely, escaped and overrunning through the garden plants, spontaneous and soaking in, now a miracle stone. You came suddenly, shook me from my sleep and vanished. In my heart, you rose like the moon. But as I glanced at you, you disappeared. Having had a glimpse of your garden, I have no more the patience to endure my existence. Late, by myself, in the boat of myself, no light, and no land anywhere. Cloud clover thick. I try to stay just above the surface, yet I'm already under and living within the ocean. My love, you are closer to me than myself. You shine through my eyes. Your light is brighter than the moon. Step into the garden so all of the flowers, even the tall poplar, can kneel before your beauty. Let your voice silence the lily famous for its 100 tongues. When you want to be kind, you are softer than the soul. But when you withdraw, you can be so cold and harsh. Dear one, you can be so wild and rebellious, but when you meet him face to face, his charm will make you docile like the earth. Throw away your shield and bare your chest. There's no stronger protection than him. That's why, when the lover withdraws from the world, he covers all the cracks in the walls, so the outside light cannot come through. He knows that only the inner light illuminates his world. You are sitting here with us, but you are also out walking in a field at dawn. You are yourself the animal we hunt. When you come with us on the hunt, you are in your body, like a plant is solid in the ground, yet you are wind. You are the diver's clothes, lying empty on the beach. You are the fish. In the ocean are many bright strands, and many dark strands, like veins that are seen when a wing is lifted up. Your hidden self is blood in those veins that are lute strings that make music, ocean music, not the sad edge of surf, but the sound no shore. Don't hand me another glass of wine. Pour it in my mouth. I've lost the way to my mouth. First, when I was apart from you, this world did not exist, nor any other. Second, whatever I was looking for was always you. Whatever I was looking for was always you. What else can I say? You will only hear what you are ready to hear. Don't nod your head. Don't try to fool me. The truth of what you see is written all over your face. There is a place born of silence, a place where the whispers of the heart arise. There's a place where voices sing your beauty, a place where every breath carves your image in my soul. My soul is from elsewhere. I am sure of that, and I intend to end up there. This drunkenness began in some other tavern. When I get back around to that place, I'll be completely sober. Don't run around this world looking for a hole to hide in. There are wild beasts in every cave. If you live with mice, the cat claws will find you. You were born with potential. You were born with goodness and trust. You were born with ideals and dreams. You were born with greatness. You were born with wings. You were not meant for crawling. So don't. You have wings. Learn how to use them and fly. You are my wine, my joy, my garden, my springtime, my slumber, my repose. Without you, I cannot cope. Die, die, die in this love. If you die in this love, your soul will be renewed. Die, die. Don't fear the death of that which is known. If you die to the temporal, you will become timeless. Imagine a man selling his donkey to be with Jesus. Now imagine him selling Jesus to get a ride on a donkey. This does happen. Jesus can transform a drunk into gold. If the drunk is already golden, he can be changed to pure diamond. If already that, he can become the circling planets, Jupiter, Venus, the moon. Never think that you are worthless. God has paid an enormous amount for you, and the gifts keep on arriving. When you look for God, God is in the look of your eyes, in the thought of looking nearer to you than yourself, or things that have happened to you. There's no need to go outside. By melting snow, wash yourself of yourself. A white flower grows in the quietness. Let your tongue become that flower. Go with muddy feet. When you hear dirty story, wash your ears. When you see ugly stuff, wash your eyes. When you get bad thoughts, wash your mind and keep your feet muddy. This is a gathering of lovers. In this gathering, there is no high, no low, no smart, no ignorant, no special assembly, no grand discourse, no proper schooling required. There is no master and no disciple. Because I cannot sleep, I make music at night. I am troubled by the one whose face has the color of spring flowers. I've neither sleep nor patience, neither a good reputation nor disgrace. 1,000 robes of wisdom are gone. All my good manners have moved 1,000 miles away. The heart and the mind are left angry with each other. The stars and the moon are envious of each other. Because of this alienation, the physical universe is getting tighter and tighter. The moon says, "How long will I remain suspended without a sun?" Without love's jewel inside of me, let the bazaar of my existence be destroyed stone by stone. Oh, love, you have been called by 1,000 names. You know how to pour the wine into the chalice of the body. You who give culture to 1,000 cultures. You who are faceless, but have 1,000 faces. Oh, love, you who shapes the faces of Turks, Europeans, and Zanzibaris. Give me a glass from your bottle, or a handful of being from your branch. Remove the cork once more. Then we'll see 1,000 chiefs prostrate themselves into a circle, and a circle of ecstatic troubadours will play. Then the attic will be freed of craving, and will be resurrected, and stand in awe till judgment day. You call out, "I am the lover," but these are mere words. If you see lover and beloved as two, you either have a double vision, or you can't count. A woman is a beam of the divine light. She is not the being whom sensual desires takes as its object. She is a creator, it should be said. She is not a creature. She is infinite love. Can find all of this. Sometimes I wonder, sweetest love, if you were a mere dream in a long winter night, a dream of spring days and of golden light, which sheds its rays upon a frozen heart, a dream of wine that fills the drunken eye. And so I wonder, sweetest love, if I should drink this ruby wine, or rather weep, each tear a bezel with your face engraved, a rosary to memorize your name. There are so many ways to call you back. Yes, even if you only were a dream. I came with many knots in my heart, like the magician's rope. You undid them all at once. I can now see the splendor of the student and that of the teacher's art. Love and this body sit inside your presence. One demolished, the other drunk. We smile, we weep, tree limbs turning sere, then light green. When love suddenly comes and taps on your window, run and let it in. But first, shut the door of your reason. Even the smallest hint chases love away, like smoke that drowns the freshness of the morning breeze. To reason, love can only say, the way is barred. You can't pass through. But to the lover, it offers 100 blessings. Before the mind decides to take a step, love has reached the 7th heaven. Before the mind can figure how, love has climbed the holy mountain. I must stop this talk now and let love speak from its nest of silence. Love is neither a tale nor a game. Love is such a powerful torrent that no one can stand in front of it. Love is the flame which, when it blazes, consumes everything other than the beloved. Should everything pass away, it couldn't happen without you. This heart of mine bears your imprint. It has nowhere else to turn. The eye of the intellect is drunk with you. The wheeling galaxy is humble before you. The ear of ecstasy is in your hand. Nothing happens without you. The soul is bubbling with you. The heart imbibes from you. The intellect bellows in rapture. Nothing happens without you. You, my grape wine and my intoxication, my rose garden and my springtime, my sleep and repose. Nothing happens without you. You are my grandeur and glory. You are my possessions and prosperity. You are my purest water. Nothing happens without you. This is the prayer of each. You are the source of my life. You separate essence from mud. You honor my soul. You bring rivers from the mountain springs. You brighten my eyes. The wine you offer takes me out of myself into the self that we share. Doing so is religion. Oh, beloved, take me. Liberate my soul. Fill me with your love and release me from the two worlds. If I set my heart on anything but you, let fire burn me from inside. Oh, beloved, take away what I want. Take away what I do. Take away what I need. Take away everything that takes me from you. I swear, since seeing your face, the whole world is fraud and fantasy. The garden is bewildered as to what is leaf or blossom. The distracted birds can't distinguish the birdseed from the snare. A house of love with no limits. A presence more beautiful than Venus or the moon. A beauty whose image fills the mirror of the heart. My soul is my guide, for my soul is of that abode. I will not speak of the earthly. I am of the unknown.